I'm Henry Wilcox. I'm the accountant and digital media manager for Trinity Lutheran Church. 14 months ago, when the pandemic hit and we realized we had to pretty immediately close down the sanctuary to worship, we thought real hard and quickly about what we could do to continue giving church to all the folks at home.
I'm Susan Crowell, one of the pastors at Trinity Lutheran Church. Before the pandemic started, we were already looking at possibilities for how we could live stream our service on Sunday morning. And then when the pandemic hit, there was no choice but to move in that direction.
I had never live streamed before, and we came to the conclusion that the only solution was to live stream our service. We wouldn't have been able to do that if it wouldn't have been for Bud Mosley, who installed a system in the sanctuary just a few months before that, and really was finishing it as the pandemic began. After several weeks of live streaming, we decided that recording the service might be best for everybody, for the stress level and just the quality of what we could give people, because from day one, I think we all agreed that we wanted this to be just like being in church.
And we found that there have been several really wonderful gifts for our worship life together during this strange and chaotic year. Because we are recording our services and sharing them online, it gives us a much further reach. So many more people can gather with us on Sunday morning, folks here locally, across the state, across the nation, and in some cases, even around the world.
If you can't be here, you want to feel like you're here. You want to see the same things, hear the same things. You want to see the pastor in the pulpit. You want to see the pastor giving the children's sermon on the steps. The typical service, we do it like 10 o'clock on Friday morning. I go home that afternoon and work on it for a while, and then maybe some more work on Saturday morning, and then upload the service. A typical week is probably 10 to 12 hours of editing that service, and overall between the shooting and editing, it's probably at least 15 hours, and there's been plenty of times it's taken more time than that. Christmas time, that we really wanted it to be something special, because that's so close to people's hearts to come here and be in the middle of the poinsettias and all those things. So Christmas planning started almost 2 months in advance, and Pastor Jim recorded so many people.
I'm Jim Parham, the Associate Pastor for Music and Worship for Trinity Lutheran Church. One of the things we've learned how to do is to record ourselves individually and edit all of those individual recordings together to make a virtual ensemble. One of these massive projects can take, I say, easily 100 hours if you add up the 20 to 40 hours of editing that I do, plus the individual recording time. And so when we finally bring one of those virtual choir anthems to you, it's had a lot of work put into it.
Very soon we're going to have people back in the sanctuary, and we're going to start live streaming on a weekly basis. We're going to provide that live stream service from now until, whenever. So very excited about that.